oath? Yes. Okay, can you administer the oath, please?
All members of the CIDG, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this investigation? Thank you. Please take your seat.
Okay, Congressman Busita now, you can proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Major Hison.
Good afternoon to the members of the committee, especially to the chairman.
Mr. Chair, during the previous hearing, nabanggit po ni General Bakay na ang nag-submit po ng memo sa office niya is Major Hison. Gusto po nating malaman, Mr. Chair, kung totoo ba, Major Hison, na ikaw ang as chief ng publication, DPRM,
Pag-siyam ka.
ikaw ang nag-submit ng memo or signature ni General Bakay directing the CIDG to relieve from his post si Colonel Boyacao. Is it true or not?
Good afternoon, sir. Your Honor. So we, the publication section, sir, kami po yung nag-forward nung endorsement or yung memo directive to the office of the OIC DPRM that time, which was on April 17. However, the memorandum directive was prepared by the PCOD DPRM or the Police Commissioned Officer Division of the DPRM. So that's the process flow of our communications.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Major Hison, sino po ang chief ng PICOD that time?
The chief of the PCOD DPRM that time is Police Colonel Madeline Cacao, sir.
So, ibig sabihin po, Mr. Chair, hindi rin kayang sagutin ni Major Hison kung sinong may instruction. Tama ba, Major Hison?
Yes, sir. Because it was an endorsement coming from the PCOD DPRM, sir. So before pa dumating yung papel sa amin, sir, yung memo directive, sir, it was already prepared, processed, or evaluated by the PCOD DPRM, sir.
Thank you. General
Thank you, sir.
Bakay, sir. Yung pong Senior Officers Placement Board, ang secretary po ba niyan ang PICOD chief? Tama po ba?
Mr. Chair, the chief of the PCOD is present, Police Colonel Madeline Cacao. She is with us. And just to maybe shorten the inquiries on this matter, Mr. Chair, kung paano po nakarating sa table ko yung memo na yun, we have here the Senior Executive Assistant of the Chief PNP. Siya po yung nakatanggap ng order to issue. Not, I would like to correct also, Mr. Chair, the memo I signed is not a relief order of Colonel Boyacao, but an assignment of Police Colonel Ana as the director, as the RFU NCR of CIDG, Mr. Chair. But necessarily, of course, kasi ilalagay si Colonel Anan, it will follow na papalitan si Colonel Boyacao. So, Mr. Chair, if you allow us, nandito po si former Senior Executive Assistant, the Chief PNP, who received the order for the DPRM to initiate the installation of Police Colonel Ana as CIDG NCR. If you will allow, Mr. Chair.
General Bakay, if I may, Congressman Busita. So, ang sinasabi mo, General Bakay, it was the order of the executive assistant of the Chief PNP that Ana will replace Bukayao.
Correct, Mr.
Buyakaw. Pero alam niyo na mayroong accomplishment si Buyakaw. Alam ng Chief PNP na mayroong nagawang maganda si Colonel Buyakaw. So why not assign Colonel Ana to other position? Why specifically yung kay Buyakaw, while Buyakaw have accomplished something?
If I may, Mr. Chair, during the operation in Bamban, the Chief PNP was former Chief PNP Acorda. That was in the month of March. umupo po na Chief PNP April 1 si current now
So, sino nag-order na palitan si Buyakaw ni Ana?
si General Marbil, Mr. Chair.
Yes, yun ang tinatanong natin.
Yes, Mr.
Because I think it will cause some demoralization on those officers who have successfully, conducted operations like this one. And then suddenly, papaltan nyo siya. Don't you think it's like improper for the PNP to do such changing of guards?
My apologies, Mr. Chair, but again, of course, the designation is, of course, within the powers of Chief PNP under Section 26
Oh, sige.
of
General Boracay, I got it. So, yung kay executive with the indulgence
Brigadier
of
General de la
Congressman
Cruz,
Busita,
Mr. Chair.
kaprasan na lang po. I just wanted to find out why all of the sudden napaltan agad si Buyakaw. And as a matter of fact, kanina sinasabi mo that there is a certain Colonel Busita, Alejandro also?
Yes, Mr. Chair. After operation ng CIDG-3 headed by Colonel Alejandro, the following day, nirelieve din po siya eh.
So, ang nag-relieve dito, during that time ng February 2, 2023, is not CPNP Marbil. This is during the time of Acorda. And who is the CIDG chief during this time?
All this time, General Karamat, Mr. Chair.
General Karamat. Siya na naman. General Karamat, you have to stay here. Sit down, please. So, dalawang relief ang ginawa mo. Isa nung February 2 with Colonel Alejandro and the other one is with Colonel Buyakaw. After all the successful operation, what I heard from Congressman Busita, parehong-pareho that nag-operate, naging successful, tapos nire-relieve. Pero, different CPNP. Am I correct, General Karamat?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, sir. No, sir. I was not to clarify the matter, sir. I was not the one who relieved Colonel Buyakaw. But in the case of Colonel Alejandro...
Wait. General, ikaw ang chief CIDG.
Yes, sir.
So, it's command responsibility. Oh, ikaw pa rin nag-sign. But there are orders coming from the higher-ups. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, during these two instances wherein the first na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro and Colonel Buyakaw, ikaw ang CID chief.
That's correct, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Yes, that's the reason why your answer is wrong when you say no. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ikaw ang pumirma, pero may utos sa taas. Ganun ba yan?
That's correct again, Your Honor.
Okay. So now, going back to the interpellation of Congressman Busita, we are just wondering, dahil nung panahon ni Alejandro, February 2, 2023, ang chief PNP dito ay si Acorda. Am I correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And during the relief of Colonel George Buyakaw, it was already Chief PNP Marbil.
Correct, Your Honor.
That's it. Correct. So now, and during these two incidents, you are the chief CIDG. Am I correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Ayan. So ikaw yung common denominator dito sa pag-relieve ng dalawang grupong ito. Ang tanong natin nga, kanina, tinatanong ko rin, why is it that after the successful operation, after a day, nirelieve natin si Colonel Alejandro at ito namang si Colonel George Buyakaw ay nirelieve din during your time. Why?
Thank you, Your Honor. Let me clarify my position, sir.
Go ahead.
In the case of Colonel Alejandro, the cause of his relief has no connection to the operation of Banban. Before the operation in Banban last February 2023, Colonel Alejandro was already informed of the impending reshuffle of all the regional, of some regional chief of the CIDG. So he was informed already before the raid in Bamban happened, sir. So it was a normal rotation of all my regional chiefs because as a commander then, newly assigned commander or director of CIDG, I have to put in place my commanders whom I have the trust and confidence, sir.
Okay.
So,
General Karamat, kailan ka po na-appoint bilang Chief CIDG?
January 1, 2023.
And when was the operation of no operation doon sa Bamban? That was
February 2023. And in
February
fact,
1, 2023.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And in fact,
Wait, General Karamat.
yes, sir.
So you were appointed as CIDG, na-assign ka January 2023.
Yes, sir.
February 1, nagkaroon ng operation, and then February 2, na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Si Alejandro, ang position niya during that time is
Regional Chief of CIDG Region 3, sir.
okay, Region 3. Am I correct to assume that during that operation, it was the Region 1 who augmented the operation?
That's a different operation, sir.
Kailan nag-augment ang Region 1 instead of Region 3? Kasi I have a report here that's telling us that the operation that was conducted, augmentation nanggaling sa Region 1, hindi sa Region 3.
That was the operation led by the PAOK and Colonel Boyacao,
this is
sir.
during the time of General Acorda. Am I correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Ba't hindi kinuha sa Region 3? Ni Acorda.
That I cannot answer, sir. That's the wisdom of...
Is it a trust and confidence situation?
I think so, Your Honor.
And that's the reason why Region 1 ang pinadalang augmentation imbis na Region 3. Who handles Region 3?
Again, I cannot answer that. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to question the wisdom of the
Ikaw
chief
ang ano si
PNP.
IDG nun Ikaw si IDG, you should know.
To inform this committee, the operation in Bamban that was led by Colonel Boyacao, I was on leave and I was not even informed of that operation. Even my command group was not informed.
So, hindi ka na-inform ng higher-ups doon sa operation ng Banban.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the reason why is
I was on leave.
on leave.
Yes, sir. I was on leave abroad.
So, in other words, kaya nagkaroon ng augmentation ng Region 1?
Again, I cannot answer that.
Kasi alam mo, nagtatalo isip po dito bakit gagamitin ng Region 1 instead of Region 3? Precisely yun yung kanilang area of jurisdiction eh. And I think we need to ask the former PNP chief, General Acorda, to shed light on this. Because I will tell you, General Karamat, if you're going to relieve all these people, no, and assigning them to the different parts of this country, there is a pending case. So yung pending case ito, nandito sa korte. Di ba? Asan yung kasong ito? Sa Bulacan? Paano sila makakabalik para to monitor the case that was filed against these perpetrators?
Yeah.
And assigning them, no, parang I think is not to the best interest of the organization. Unless there is a clandestine, no, effort